Hi everyone, welcome back to Mental Health Made Easy. I'm Alex, a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and in this video, I'm going to be covering 5 ways to overcome anxiety. Let's get started. So the first way to overcome anxiety is to view problems as opportunities. It's nearly inevitable that you'll experience a problem you weren't expecting today at some point in time. Prepare yourself to welcome that event rather than seeing it as something that shouldn't have happened. Now, I know that's difficult, but keep in mind, life is a continuous stream of challenges. So, it's important to remember that we have what we need to overcome those challenges. Embracing these moments as opportunities for growth and learning, knowing that each of those challenges come with a chance for you to develop resilience and problem-solving skills. So, viewing problems as opportunities allows you to practice and have a skill that allows you to overcome anxiety. That leads me to the second way to overcome anxiety, and that is to have permission-giving thoughts. When you're tempted to do something today that you know isn't in your best interest, look for the thoughts that would enable the unhelpful behavior. For example, I've had a long day, so I should skip the gym can be something someone would say, and that would be viewed as an unhelpful behavior. So question whether or not those thoughts that are coming up are true, and if maybe there's a more accurate way of thinking. For instance, following that same gym example, that same person could say, going to the gym helps me unwind after a long day at work. I get a chance to de-stress here. By reframing your thoughts, you can encourage rather healthier habits and allow you to overcome the anxiety that may stop you from engaging in healthy habits. So having permission-giving thoughts, giving yourself the permission to think about things in a way that allows you to move in a healthy direction in terms of your habits. The third way is to shift your comparison. So I encourage people to take a moment today and notice when you are comparing yourself unfavorably to others' good fortune, their success, their haves, and our have-nots. Those comparisons are often painful and they trigger feelings of envy and inadequacy, stress, and in turn anxiety. So once we've identified that we are having those thoughts, I then challenge people to expand that frame. What do you have that others maybe don't? What is something that you can feel proud about? What is something that you are proud to have accomplished? What is something that someone else might look at you and say, wow, I wish I had that, or I wish I had accomplished that, or I wish I had done that. We all have done something great in life, no matter how big or how small. There is something great when we truly pause and look for that thing. So I encourage people to reflect on their strengths and their own achievements and recognize the value in bringing this kind of thought process to the forefront of what might be a comparison forward thought process, because that latter half leads to more anxiety than not. Whereas if we're recognizing the value that we bring to the table, we tend to have better ways to cope and manage anxiety. This mental shift can be very helpful in reducing negative emotions and boost our self-esteem as well. And now the fourth way to overcome anxiety is to challenge your assumptions. Sometimes we assume that others are thinking badly about us, or that we are awkward, dumb, weird, or some other insulting label. These thoughts are generally more to do how we may see ourselves rather than what others actually think of us, if they're even thinking about us at all. Now, it's a very common feeling to have, and it's very difficult to manage. But I encourage people to notice those negative assumptions about what others think of you and truly question, whether there's any solid evidence to support those thoughts. By challenging these assumptions, you can reduce self-critical thoughts and improve your social confidence and improve the anxiety that may come from those assumptions that we have. So this is a great way to overcome anxiety. I've seen it be helpful for a lot of different people. And that really leads me to the fifth way to overcome anxiety, which is to change the way that you interpret anxiety. Changing the way that we interpret anxiety often begins with noticing how we may tend to interpret anxiety already. Does even a little bit of that interpretation of your anxiety feel like an unwelcomed problem? Does it feel very difficult? Does our anxiety, when it comes, have a direct association with being difficult or challenging. That's important to acknowledge because anxiety in its milder forms is actually an adaptive response that prepares us to take action. It can motivate us to get things done. Now, I challenge people that notice that they have a direct and only negative assumption about their anxiety to try to reinterpret the way you see that anxiety and use that nervous energy, those feelings that we have, to help you do well in situations. Focus on doing just the best you can, no matter how you feel in that moment, and try to just be consistent with this approach. And over time, you can change the way you interpret and the way that you manage anxiety. And this hopefully will allow you to transform mild forms of anxiety into a tool for productivity and a tool for success as well. Overall, incorporating these strategies into your daily life can help you have a healthier way of thinking and responding to anxiety, the challenges that come from anxiety, and ultimately reducing the stress and anxiety that you feel on a daily basis, which can allow you to enhance your overall well-being. And those are 5 ways to overcome anxiety. If you guys have any particular questions that you'd like for me to cover, please feel free to comment below. Also, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.